I'm so I was aiming straight for Jaden, and it went straight into Keith's face 5 feet away. Hey guys, I'm Derek with Frontline Foam, where our goal is to share the countless hours of fun we've had with Nerf with you and the rest of the world. We talk about Nerf, especially high-powered, high-performance Nerf, and today we're talking about the Fenrir, or Fenrir. We should have looked up how to pronounce it. This is the Fenrir by Hing Yip. It is as you can see, a bazooka-style Nerf rocket launcher that does shoot actual Nerf rockets, and it shoots them pretty powerfully, and so that's why we're interested, because it's unique and it's actually high performance. Kind of a niche, kind of a gimmicky kind of blaster, but it actually does its job well, and it's not something I don't think I've really ever seen, hardly ever. So this is the Fenrir. It is a 3D printed spring-powered blaster. From front to back, you can see that there are sling points, so you can definitely carry it as a support weapon on your gear. It's not full scale of a bazooka, so it's kind of a nice kind of toy size, so it's not gonna be too cumbersome. It does have these built-in sights, front and rear sights, mostly for cosmetics. It does, he designed an angled rail adapter as well, so you could do a red dot sight, so you can try to be a bazooka sniper. Then you have the trigger mechanism that fires on the top, just like a real bazooka. And then you have this cool view window to see if it's primed or not. In order to prime the blaster, I think this is one of my favorite things about this, is it's just a push to prime. So instead of a pull to prime, it's a push to prime. So it should be really easy for younger kids to use it. So you just push this end cap in to prime it. And then to get it ready to fire, you then pull it out. Then you're ready to fire. So really cool, and that means you can rest on a table and push it down as well, or whatever have you, whatever's easiest or quickest for you. And then by default, it does shoot these Demolisher rockets, is what they were called originally. I don't know what they're called now, because the Demolisher is probably discontinued, but it's pretty fun. It also shoots Mega XL darts. Kind of tactical bazooka. Overall, the build was pretty simple, and actually the design itself was really high quality. When we put it together, didn't have to post-process anything. It went together really cleanly, really easily. So props to Hing Yip, Rance Chan, Rance Zero for his design work on it. The only thing that made the build maybe less ideal for most garage toolboxes is, in order to install the front, you have to have a bit that can reach all the way down. So it's like a 4 or 5, like a 6-inch long bit you have to have. You have to have a 3mm hex bit. You also have to have a size 1 Phillips as well. So if you don't have extensions or longer tools, you're gonna need to get those in order to build this. It does have some cool features, like it has a one-way O-ring feature, such that when you prime it, it doesn't vacuum seal. But then when you fire it, then seals. And so that's a cool feature. It also has ball detents to keep things in place so they don't open on you when you shake it. We do have a couple of things that we can compare it to, since there's not a lot of these, I guess, rocket launchers that exist. Most people have, smaller shooting stuff, and they probably pack a decent punch. But most stuff that shoots rockets, you have something like the good old Fortnite M230. This one shoots kind of lackluster. 23, I can get it through. It's a manual pump fire, okay? We go 33 FPS, that's what you're getting. This one, you can mount it on different blasters. This is a Nerf Modulus one that shoots a rocket, but it's, again, a manual pump. Okay. These are really hard to shoot. Who designed these things? Anyway, that's even worse. This one is tuned down a little bit, I would say. It doesn't have a great air seal. This is a prototype, first one ever built, and it's shooting 66 feet per second. It's got some air seal, but not a lot. You can see the air seal here. If I plug the end and fire it. So it's got an air seal, but not really. And it's already hitting almost 70 FPS with a rocket. 60. Excited to run this in events just for kicks and giggles. The last kicks and giggles event I did, I ran the flintlock musket ramrod load. I got like 4 tags the entire night, and it was This is gonna, I'll probably get a few more tags with this one. Running just like high-powered, high rate of fire stuff is pretty standard. Everybody is just running high FPS, high rate of fire stuff, and so it's fun to use something gimmicky now and then. And this would have been way fun in Armageddon in their Awfuls round. Single shot, less than 90 FPS. That would have been really fun in their Awfuls round. And they do have an adapter to shoot Mega XL, like we said, so you do get some higher FPS, more accuracy, or if you don't have their actual rockets, you can still get Mega XL more readily. You also have the option to design different shells. Maybe we'll do like a shotgun shell. Maybe we'll make it shoot 40 max gas shells. Maybe we'll do like a shotgun dart shell or a multiple mega shell, but you've got lots of room in there for different attachments. And so it's gimmicky enough though. I'm just gonna shoot rockets because we got like a whole bin of them. Spring swap. One screw. Easy, but we've got beefy springs in here, so there you go. Boom, and that's literally apparently how you swap the springs. That easy. So you can dial your FPS, I guess, for your rocket or your dart or your shell. It's just a spring power blaster. So pretty simple, way fun. We're looking at this somewhere in the mid 180 or mid 100s range, 185, somewhere around there, because there's a ton of prints involved and Springer hardware. We're looking at getting it, trying to get the price down between like 130 to 180 in that range. So keep an eye out for that. Overall, it is 3D printed, so you have your pros and cons of your quality and durability is dependent on how you print it and how you're able to dial in your printer. But overall, it was not a bad print. No supports, no post-processing. Slapped it on, hit go. We were able to get this printed in a day, well, on a couple of printers. And so we are looking to do hardware kits and DIY kits. Because the assembly did go so well, it's likely we will be able to do those sooner. We like to get the design fleshed out first before offering kits to make your assembly easier. He's got decent picture build guides. We'll do a video build guide, all that jazz. On the Finrar 717. Thanks guys, thanks for watching. If you found this informational, helpful, or even just entertaining, please like and subscribe. Our goal is to share Nerf with the rest of the world, try to grow the Nerf hobby, especially try to get people new to the hobby, into the hobby, and kind of up the bar as far as high-powered stuff, high-performance stuff goes. And so if you have anybody or know anybody who might be interested in that, tag them below, put them in a comment, all that stuff, and share this with a friend, because this bazooka is definitely the best Nerf anti-armor weapon there is.